Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Project Ozone. So, since last episode, I left it running for a little while. I did turn the singularities back on for a while to let those run, because we still needed more manualing and stuff. I also went ahead and crafted up our infinity catalysts. So, we've got those. I just did a stack of those, and then in addition, I changed over the... Once I got a bit more of the singularities made, I went ahead and changed over the first two. I disconnected the back half of the... I'll just take you over there and show you, actually. I disconnected most of the singularity generation. The first two I changed over to infinity stars. So if you look right here, the conduits have been broken off, and these are just producing nether stars with bedrockium. Because even with the imaginary time blocks, it doesn't really produce enough infinity stars to meet our needs, basically. So I went ahead and made bedrockium doing it, and I just recently set that up. And if we take a look here, infinity stars are already up to 35, 36, 37. It goes up like crazy fast. Like, that's only been plugged up. I changed over the singularities like maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes ago or something like that. So I mean, they've been kicking through infinity stars pretty quickly. So anyways, let's pop on back to the overworld. And I know my voice might be a little bit off today. Like, the weather's been kind of changing. Like, it went from, like, super hot, and I'm assuming it's because of... I don't know if maybe it's because of the hurricane. I don't know if we're being affected by that weather, but it cooled off really quick. So, like, the weather change has me a little bit, like, stopped up, you know? So, just a heads up. Sorry about that. Also, I wanted to show you guys. It was mentioned by Atricus on the last video in the comments. It was mentioned by him that the singularities and stuff, like infinity catalysts. If you look here, it says extreme shapeless. I didn't even notice this. Like, I wasn't even paying attention to that top part. Extreme shapeless. So you can see the singularities, we can craft them just like that. So I just threw everything in there, and there we go. So, pow. Awesome. Okay, so thank you so much. Now, not everything is that way. Like, for example, if you look at the Sword of Cosmos, that actually has to be laid out in the sword shape and so on, but most of the stuff has been extreme shapeless that we've been messing with, so good stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look. Of course, right now we're working through chaos catalysts, and let's see, we needed eternal singularities before the neutronium blocks, so we'll go ahead and put those in. Also, our infinity stars, we should be just about to the point that we have the 64. Now, granted, we're going to need a little bit more than 64 Chaos Catalysts, but this is going to be a good start. That section's all laid out. This is extreme shapeless, but I'm kind of laying it out in that order so that I don't miss anything. It just makes it a little bit easier for me for things like this. The singularities and stuff like that is awesome for. Let's go ahead and order a couple things. First up, I want to order 100 advanced circuits. Let's do that. And we'll get that running. Also, advanced PCBs. Go ahead and make me 100 of those, because neither of those have an EMC value. Advanced circuits, advanced PCBs. Then we need all this stuff from BC Silicon, like all 8 circuits in the crystallized redstone. So let's go ahead and order that stuff. So crystallized redstone, diamond chipset, emerald chipset, golden chipset, redstone comp chipset, redstone chipset, quartz, pulsating, iron. I think that's too many, right? That's like, yeah, we have 8 and we only need like, not 8. Alright, let me see here. Chaos. Which ones do we not need? Oh, wait, we need all 8. Never mind. Never mind. So, let's see. It's gold, diamond, pulsating, quartz, redstone comp, emerald, and then up here it's redstone and then iron, and crystallized redstone. Okay. So, all of that's knocked out. Then we just need the advanced PCBs. We need the steel casings and the iron casings. So go ahead and give me like 100 of these. They don't have an EMC value either. And iron casings, these do have an EMC value, but I don't think they're all that expensive, right? No, silicon compounds and stuff. We'll go ahead and order those as well. And next up, we really need to do something about Zephyr and Erothium. So what I'm going to do is, let's get ourselves just an alchemical chest. Actually, I've got one right here, the energy condenser. Not an alchemical chest, but energy condenser. And then what I want to do is, let's get ourselves a Magma Crucible. Which actually, we have one right over here, right? I may just steal it, because I don't think that we need it for anything else at the moment. And I just want to do like a really quick... I'm getting a lot of these lag spikes today. I don't know what's causing it, but... Yeah, see? It's like, come on, come on. Yeah, our Magma Crucible here, it has full augments. I'm going to go ahead and steal that. And then I also want to get... I'll tell you what, we'll pop over, I think, to Venus. And we should have a mangalloy set up there. It's just not... The cow doesn't produce enough Zephyr and Erothium to really keep mangalloy running. Yeah, it's right here is the fluid transposer. I went ahead and broke off that cable. Maybe shut this stuff down, because those lag spikes are getting on my nerves so much. And actually, that is an Ender Tank white, brown, white. I think we'll just use that, in fact. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up an energy condenser. And we're just going to put it just right over here. And then we'll get an item translocator. 2 of these. And diamond nuggets. These guys right here. We'll get 2 of those. And we'll just put this down right there. Push that in. And we're going to specify... no, not so much. Not so much. We'll say 1 bedrock in that. Okay. And then we'll just set up our Magma Crucible right here. And we're going to say, let's see. Actually, I want an item translocator right there. And then the Magma Crucible just right underneath it. We'll be fine. I just had a really cool idea, though. Let me try something here. Let's get a drum. Oh my gosh, these lag spikes are killing me. It's like every, like... I don't know, a few seconds or something. Like every minute, it's just like lag. Lag. Like, so annoying. Okay. We'll just do like that. Really, I guess I don't need translocators. Item conduits would work for this. Yeah, I may have to restart. This lag spike is getting terrible. But the worst thing about restarting is it means it's going to wipe all my... all my stuff. Yeah, give me just a second. I'm going to restart, and then I guess we'll just cheat in whenever it takes away. If it takes away anything, because this lag, it's getting bad. Okay, hopefully that fixes it. We'll see. Let's go ahead and say that you can input from the top. And then we're going to have it output out the bottom. And let's go ahead and say insert. Extract's always active. And then I'm also going to want to give this some power, so let's just grab this connection here. There you go. Okay. And I might actually need conduit speed upgrades, I think. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, it looks like it's steadily dropping, so let me get, 1 or 2 conduit speed upgrades would be fine, so... let's get... we'll just do max. There you go. Okay. So now it's filling up with Zephyr and Erothium. We've almost got 80,000 millibuckets in here. Let's get... I was actually thinking about... I'm going to try something. I'm going to test something out. But I'm going to do it with like a water drum or something. Because it looks like the drums with liquids have EMC value. So I'm kind of curious to see... Let's see, it was what? White, brown, white, I think. Let me double check, but I think that's what it was. White, brown, white. Yeah, I want to see if you can EMC drums with liquids, though. Since they do have an EMC value. It is a possibility. Okay, let's grab that. There we go. You can start getting Zephyr and Erothium. And this does have augments, right? Okay, it's missing the final one. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's get... Let me steal this one. And let's get Augment Space-Time Flux Unifier. There we go. And there you go. And... Oh, wait, it does... Never mind. It does have it. My bad. Okay. So anyways, that should be running, making glowing mangalloy for us. At hopefully a bit better rate. Yeah, see, we've only got 73. Did it destroy my... I've still got 2,605 of those wireless connectors, so... Alright, let's pop over to... Pluto. Sorry. Because we're going to see if these drums with liquids can be EMC'd, because I'm just curious... Alright, now for example, say the water drum. Because this one will fill up quick, it doesn't really matter. Let's grab that. And if I was to put that into the transmutation table. And we look up drum. Okay, it's a drum with nothing in it. So, okay. I want to animate a block. Is the next thing that I want to do. Because we're going to need heavy turret frames. Well, actually, let me see. Did it wipe anything over here? No, it did not. Doesn't look like it. Awesome. So let's get, let me see, Infinity Stars. We've got 42 more of those. I'm going to go ahead and top off this. So we got 64 in there. And then let's go ahead and order some cores. Can I get... Okay, for some reason my recipe for draconic cores are gone. So I'm just going to handcraft them. Okay, we can only make 28 at the moment. Ugh. Okay. That's going to be the worst thing, is waiting on that stuff. I may buff up the glowing mangalloy production or something. We'll see. I mean, that might be fast enough because it's going to be running constantly. But then again, I mean, we need like over 64 chaos cores. So I don't know, but... Anyways, let's get a, right here, turret base number 5. We need 64 of these. So what I want to do is I just want to animate these. Let me go ahead and change the number of items. Safari net. There we go. And this should be animatable. Nope, it's not. That means we're going to have to handcraft these. We need over 64 of them. So this right here, turret base, tier 5. Oh man, these are going to be expensive. But I think most of this stuff can be EMC'd, actually. Why is all of my auto crafting is just gone? Yeah, for some reason this is no longer working over here. I guess. I don't know, because like some of the light blue stuff is showing up though. Okay, yeah, this is all sorts of, I don't know what is going on, because this stuff was working fine before, but now it's all acting up on me. Oh my gosh. Let me get... Give me a lot of stacks of mangalloy. Because that's no longer receiving mangalloy. I don't know why... I don't know. Yeah, all the other, like the HLP graphite and stuff, it's just this light blue line no longer works for some reason. Okay, I have no clue. I have no actual clue as to why this isn't working anymore. It was working fine, I relogged, and it no longer works now. Okay, atomic alloy finally showed up. Just randomly, and I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and order one of these, because we're going to need some for EMC. And, let's see, how's this coming along? Good. Alright, atomic alloy. Let's go ahead and pop back over to the overworld. Since all that's working now, we can move forward with this, so that should be good. Let me get the transmutation tablet, and we'll throw that in there. Let's get atomic alloy. Oops. Give me 1, 2, 3 stacks of those, and I know that one of these we're going to use for the chaos ingot, or the chaos catalyst. It goes right there. So right in the dead center of all this stuff. And then the other two I'm just going to throw into here. Now in addition, let's see, our modular turret base. We need the tier 5. That's going to take a sensor. let's see, we're also going to want I/O bus. Yeah, give me these things. Give me like 1, 2, 3 stacks. There we go. And then the Chaos Catalyst, let's see. Okay, so for the turret base 5, we're also going to need refined Obsidian. I've already got that. Easily accessible. Energy tablet. Let me order one of those. I'll tell you what I think we're going to do. We'll pull out the solar panel X. Put in energy tablets. I'm going to have this, the import, connect without the need for the toggle bus. There we go. So that should be able to pull in the energy tablets from this. And then give me like, I don't know, a couple blocks of bedrockium. We're just going to let that create energy tablets for us for a while. And that way we can have those coming in. If we take a look here, yeah, it's steadily building up on energy tablets. So, because those things are actually a pain to create, especially when we need that many of them. So, might as well just have them kind of coming in. We'll get, I don't know, a ton of them. Once that's done running and everything. Like an absolute ton. Probably one bedrockium would have been overkill for that, but... Okay, so back to our modular turret base. Man, I wish you could, like, just make a bunch of these. We've got pretty much everything except for the sensor tier 5, the sensor tier 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's get, there's one stack. Give me like, I don't know, like 96. Yeah, 96 would be good. And then for the tier 2, this is going to take basic control circuits. And enriched iron. Okay, enriched iron is just coal and iron ran together. So I'm just going to pop over to Venus, and I'll just get like a couple stacks of that running. Actually, none of these even have coal in them. So what I'm doing temporarily is, let's see, is that going to be enough? Yeah, that's 1 for 1. 1 coal, 1 iron. So what I'm doing is I'm just pulling out the compressed redstone and swapping it with coal, and then just dumping, and I'll throw that in there. And there's 2 stacks running. That should be plenty for our needs. So we'll go ahead and pop back over to the overworld. And then for our modular, let's take a look here. Our sensor tier 2. There's that. And then we're going to need basic control circuits. Let's just get one of these. And we'll get that running. There we go. And I'm just going to EMC it. And we'll just get a bunch of them. The easy way. There we go. And there we go. Sensor tier 2s. Okay, so there's a stack and a half of those. Okay, so then on to the sensor tier 3s. These require more basic control circuits and enriched alloy, which I'm going to go ahead and scan that. Let me dump some of this stuff out so we can just like stockpile on some of this stuff. Okay, our tier 3 sensor, there's 64 and 32. Okay, so next up we need the tier 4 sensor. It just crashed on me. It took a little while because whenever I relogged, it crashed again, but I finally got into the world. Like, the pack doesn't like crafting anymore. It's like, oh, you wanted to craft that? No, I don't think so. I don't think you're allowed to do that. Let's get, I'm going to need reinforced alloy. So I'm going to go ahead and order some of that. And let's put that into there. And we'll get a couple stacks of reinforced alloy. Let's go ahead and get a few stacks of atomic alloy, because we are going to need that as well. And then we'll get our tier 4 sensors. And looks like I'm out of circuits. Basic control circuits, there we go. And sensor tier 4. Pow. Okay, stack and a half of that. So one more to go, the tier 5 sensor. There we go. And I think we've pretty much got everything that we need for this one as well. So, tier 5. Tier 5. Okay. And of course we could do recipes for this if we wanted, but we don't need any more than what we just made, so that, and let me get more refined obsidian. I can't remember, it's not in here. Okay, let me steal this, and we'll just get a whole bunch of this stuff, and I think everything else we should have at the moment. So there's 32, and now we just need IO buses, like 2 stacks of those, and then we can get our stack of turret bases. Haha, there we go. Okay, that part's done. Chaos Catalyst. That goes right down here. There we go. Also, compressed cobblestone. Let's go ahead and get, like, a stack and a half of that. And I'm going to need to smelt that up to get our sexy blocks. I don't understand why this is even in the recipe, though, but... anyways, we'll get that smelting up. Then, next up, cores. Okay, we still need, like, I don't know, like, we'll get, like, 40 more draconic cores. And then make me, like, 64. Can I make 64 wyvern cores? No. Okay. That's something we'll probably want to let run for a little bit. Which, actually, we have 3 chaotic cores right here. I'm going to go ahead and grab those. And can I get maybe, like, 20 wyvern cores? Nope. No, you can't. Can I get, maybe, like, 10 wyvern cores? Yes. We can make 10 wyvern cores. So this block goes right there. And then we've got wyvern cores and chaotic cores. And then we're also going to need ultimate control circuits, and then we need a bunch of these wafers. So let's get ultimate control circuit. Give me just one of these, and I'm just going to EMC the rest of it. There we go. And give me 1 stack of those. So that goes like right there. And then we're going to need wafers. So give me diamond wafers, advanced wafers, and we're going to need to make a bunch of wafers, it looks like. So let's see, diamond goes right there, advanced wafer goes right there. Then next up, octet capacitors, and we're going to need these advanced circuits that we were making. We're still making some, it looks like. And I think that goes like this, right? If I recall correctly, let me double check. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, and then what are those 3 items there at the back? Right here. Oh, the advanced PCB, the steel casing, and the iron casing. Okay, the iron casings are done. I'm going to go ahead and grab those. Okay, the PCBs are wrapping up right now, but steel casing, iron casing. We'll do that, that. And then we're going to need a stack of uranium rods, which those are automated already. And then we need weatherproof blocks, glass, reinforced obsidian, draconium-infused obsidian. So there's draconium-infused obsidian, that's easy enough. The reinforced obsidian, that's dark iron bars, dark steel blocks. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4 dark steel blocks. And then go ahead and give me a bunch of these dark steel bars as well. And then our reinforced obsidian blocks. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and EMC one of these as well. Do that. So, draconium infused obsidian, reinforced obsidian. Then we just need the weatherproof blocks. So, there's a stack of that. And then there's a stack of that. Not expensive in the least. There we go. And we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Oh, the wafers. Let me go ahead and do some of these. Like, we'll start with, like, the red gem. I guess. Which, actually, does this require a basic... I don't know what I'm trying to spell there. Basic wafer? Yes, it does. Okay. So, basic wafer. Oh, we don't actually have that one. I might have it over here, though. Because this system isn't plugged up anymore, but a lot of that stuff is still in here. Yeah, like carbon wafers. We need those. Advanced wafers, I've already put those in. Basic wafers. Do we need solar wafers? Okay, no, solar wafers actually are not needed. I was going to say we can EMC the basic wafers, but I guess we don't need to. So basic wafer goes right there, and then the... What's this one? Carbon wafer goes right here. So we've got half the wafers already. Then we need titanium, red gem, blue gem, white gem. And I'm surprised I didn't have titanium already done. I'll just put, like... We'll go ahead and get this one running. There we go. And we'll just let that kind of build up. And let me grab that... Oh, we actually have titanium wafers. They just, I guess they don't have a place to be stored, is what it is. So I'll just throw... Oh, wait, there's titanium. Right there. Titanium wafers. Okay, so that's done. I just need to set up the other 3 then. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's some right here. This is where the gems would have went. So I'll tell you what. We'll just get... let's see. White gems. And is it blue gems? Is that the other one? Blue gem wafer? So we'll go ahead and get these 3 running as well. I'm going to go ahead and do some more red gems. Might as well. Okay, so all of those are running. I forgot that I had those plugged up right there, but that's fine. There's some white gem. There's some blue gem. And some more red gem. Okay, so we at least have some of all of our wafers, and after a minute those will all be done, so. Alright. White. Okay, so this is really coming together. It's really, really coming together. Alright, so next up we are going to need this stuff. Ultimate Stew, Cosmic Meatballs, Indus Pearls. We might as well go ahead and knock that out. It's actually going to be super simple. So first up, Ultimate Stew. We'll just grab a stack of that. And put that into there. Next up, Indus Pearls. Okay, these... 4 Neutronium, a Nether Star, some Ender Pearls, Endstone. Okay. There's 4 Neutronium... 1 Nether Star, Endstone, End Pearls. Okay. So that goes here. Our Neutronium goes like that. And the Endstone goes around the edges like that. And then all we have to do is just lay out Ender Pearls. And we could be sloppy. It doesn't really matter. There we go. Indus Pearl. Whoops. And then we're just going to transmute it. And... pull that up. Give me 1 stack of those, and there we go. That part is done. So Indus Pearl goes in right there. And then we just need the meatballs, which the meatballs are actually probably the easiest of the bunch to make. Pile of neutrons, raw beef, chicken, pork, fish, mutton. So we'll go ahead and get like a stack of neutrons. Beef, 2 stacks of that, then pork, 2 stacks of that, chicken, 2 stacks of that, raw meat ingots, 2 stacks of that. We'll go ahead and put this stuff into there. I wish I could shift click into there. That would be so nice. And then we're also going to need 2 raw imp hide and 2 stacks of mutton. I think, is that everything? I think that's everything, right? Nope, I'm missing something. Oh, fish. Fish is what I'm missing. So give me 2 stacks of raw fish. There we go. There's 2 stacks of cosmic meatballs. And we'll just put that into there. Some of these diacrafts have actually gotten super easy. That's like the singularity. So easy to throw together. Alright. So really we're just waiting on cores, this section here, and then our advanced PCBs. Let's see, the advanced PCBs, those are done. And I believe everything for this that's left is, well, aside from the thorium rod, it's all blocks of essence. So let's go ahead and get that stuff. I want 64 Crucio blocks. 64 Imperio blocks. 64 Axio blocks. 64 Zavicio blocks. 64 Timperio blocks. And then what's the mass Zavicio block? Is all Zavicio blocks. Okay. I'm just going to get like one of those for right now. And I'm probably just going to EMC it because I'll run through all the Zavicio that I've got making that. That's actually kind of a little bit more of an expensive block. So 64 mass Zavicio blocks. Okay. And I believe these all just go in order. So it's like Magnecio, something. I can never remember the next one off the top of my head. Okay, orange, yellow. And then it's blue, Zavicio, Mass Zavicio, Timperio. And we have 349. I mean, the glowing mangalloy is being produced at a decent rate. It's just, these cores are just crazy expensive. Can I get like 2 of these? Yes. We'll go ahead and put those in there as a placeholder. I mean, I really think cores are going to be what slows us down right here. And then we need the rods, the thorium rods. And we've got a lot of thorium here. That works. And, oh yeah, it's the custom things one. Okay, thorium dust, tungsten heat coils, and lead plates. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and we'll do that. But I want to EMC those just in case. Give me, yes, the amount of lead plates. Now give me, no, we're out of heat coils. Okay. But we've got about half of them that we need. So there's 2 more stacks of heat coils. Okay. So thorium rods. There we go. And guess what? Chaos catalyst. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so right now I can only get like 2. Because I'm out of cores, of course. Those wafers, are those done? White gem wafer, blue gem wafer, red gem wafer. Okay. So there's that. There's that. There's that. Okay. Yeah, we haven't even started doing the chaos cores yet. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I went ahead and whipped up 5 more magma crucibles and 5 more fluid transposers. We're just going to boost up this glowing mangalloy production. Maybe having 6 of them running might be a little bit better. We'll see. Because I'm about to edit down some footage, so I figured I'd let this run while I did that. So what we're going to do, I went ahead and set a transposer on here. I'm going to need 1 diamond nugget. And then let's get some bedrock. And we'll just put our diamond nugget on there. Push that in and say that you can accept 1 bedrock. And we're going to say that you make mangalloy. And I mean, it's going to make a bunch, you know, with each craft. And then what I want to do is, let's see, let's get item conduits. We'll go ahead and say this extracts on brown. And we're going to have these insert on brown. Or no, I'm sorry, not right there. Well, we'll need insert right there anyways, so. These are all, by the way, these are all pushing, oh wait. I forgot to set the output. So, output to the left. And these are all inserting on the right. We'll also say that you can insert on the top. And we'll go ahead and set these conduits up. We're going to say that this is all brown channel insert. And I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to break off that item translocator, this item translocator. Because it's burning through bedrock like super fast. And really, right now we have 172 infinity stars. We don't really need them anymore. So, alright. So those are all inserting on brown. These are all going to insert on green. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll just plug this up. And over just like that. And this is extract always active. And conduit speed upgrades. And then one other thing I want to do is let's get an Enderchest. Make me one of these. Because glowing mangalloy production, I don't know, it's not really keeping up with what's needed over there because it has to request it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to say, There's an ender chest right here that you can insert to with a priority of -1. So any excess glowing mangalloy gets pumped into this ender chest. And then we're just going to plug up power to each of these. Device linked. I think I'm going to need another... Nope, it connected all of them. Okay, so these are all producing glowing mangalloy. And then we just need to get ourselves an ender chest. One more ender chest. Because we should be producing bedrock enough that this can keep filling our system up with mangalloy. And keep all these running without any issue. Like, at all. So, we'll just put our ender chest down right there. We'll say that you can output out the left side. And these all have the necessary upgrades and all that stuff, so that's taken care of. And we'll just plug all these up, say extract is always active, always active, always active, always active, always active, and then you can insert. Okay, so that's going to be running for a bit, and we have 734 glowing mangalloy at the moment. So I am going to go edit some footage while that runs, and hopefully... after that, we'll have enough glowing mangalloy to make the cores that we need. Is what I'm hoping. Like, if we pop over here, let's order... Can I order some wyvern cores? I'm sure I can, but how many can I order? Like 30? Ooh. What about 20 more? Haha. And actually, if I can order 4 more... Ah, we're short. Anyways, I mean, we're about to have all the wyvern cores that we need for our first... This is just our first stack of cores. And then I'm going to need just a few more. I think it's like 10 or something like that. More chaos catalysts. So, anyways, I'll be back in just a bit once that runs for a little while. And I get some footage edited and everything. I'm just collecting chaos shards at the moment. So, that's what I've been doing. We are up to... Because I used up the ones that we had... we're up to 40 chaos shards at the moment. So, let's go ahead and order... Can I order 40 of these? No, not yet. We've actually got a bunch built up, though. Like, resources and stuff. 15... No, still not 15. 10. Nope, still not 10. We can do 9 of them. So, we'll do that. And if we were to pop over to the overworld, I've got all the other cores. I've got the first stack of all the other cores made. Alright, so 9 chaotic cores. We're up to 33 at the moment. So we're definitely making progress. So there is 35 chaos catalysts. Woot. Okay, so I'm still waiting on cores, but while we're waiting, we can go ahead and make... or start turning our attention towards our first chaos ingots. They also take chaotic cores too. So, 7 of them apiece. I mean, it's not like we have to make a ton of these, though, on the plus side. So, I mean, I guess there's that. But we are going to need palladium. That's the one thing that we don't have in here that, you know, we're going to have to get. Palladium crystals, palladium slurry, all that stuff. So, what we're going to do is, let's get... Let's see... Jupiter palladium ore. Okay. And then what we can do is we can shift, was it shift right click? Yeah, and it turns this into a hammer, the World Breaker hammer. And so if we were to break stuff, it breaks like big chunks of it. So I wish there wasn't all that stuff there, but that lava doesn't hurt us anymore, so... There we go, Jupiter Palladium. And really, it's not like I need a ton of this stuff, because we're going to, like, multiply it. So, I mean, there's 6 Palladium. I mean, I could do a dimension, of course, but, not really necessary. And we've also got some critical matter clusters. That one has 18 Palladium ore. That one has... 1 palladium ore. Okay. And basically what these are is you can click them and pull the stuff out. Click it, pull the stuff out. See, we've got 33 Jupiter palladium. So we've got some more matter clusters here. I'm just going to throw these down because it's nothing that we actually need at the moment. So, yeah, there's all the items there that I couldn't hold. Okay, well, anyways, we got the palladium that we needed. So then let's just warp over to... I guess I don't have a teleport there. It's one of the dimensions we don't actually go to a lot. You know, where our ore processing system is. Alright, so we'll pop over to Mercury real quick. And we're going to do some slight adjustments to our ore processing system. Just slight ones. So let's see, what I want to do is over on this side. Let's see, it's not running anything at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Or say you can extract with a signal. And let's go ahead and just throw our palladium ore into there. It's going to start running through. And we're going to start getting our palladium crystals. That's what we needed, isn't it? Just straight up palladium crystals? Yes. Okay. It's actually really, really easy. Alright, and we'll just let that run for a bit. And really at this point I'm just waiting on glowing mangalloy. I mean, we're producing a lot of glowing mangalloy right now, and fairly quickly. Because, I mean, I was able to knock out the rest of all those cores at a fairly decent pace, but... At the same time, I mean, these, if you look at the chaotic cores, each one of these requires 256 glowing mangalloy. So, it's a lot. It is a lot. So really, where we're at right now, I think what we'll do is we'll probably end out the episode here. And I know it's not an hour, but that's fine, because we're kind of coming to an end, and I'm waiting on glowing mangalloy, right? So, we'll probably wrap it up here. And then next episode, when we come back, I'm going to keep making cores. I think I have to get like 20 more shards, chaos shards, which is fine. But Sword of the Cosmos, we're going to need 10 of these chaos ingots. Then the rest of this, infinity ingots, vibrantium, demon steel of the 11th magnitude, dark solarium, all this stuff is super easy. So, I mean, technically all we're doing is we're just waiting on the stuff to get these chaos ingots. Because now if we've got the palladium, we've got the infinity ingots, really we just need the chaotic cores for both the catalyst and for this. And that's really all that's standing in our way. So, I may have to get more palladium. Probably will, actually, but that's fine. How much palladium do we even need for this sword? It looks like it's 20 per ingot, actually. So, we need, what, 9 ingots? 180 palladium? It's not terrible. That's not terrible, because this stuff goes pretty far. Because we'll get like 5 crystals times the number of ore that we run through, so there's 2 stacks. I think I will need just a little bit more, but it's not much. It's not a whole lot at all, so. Alright, but anyways, I think I'm going to end it out here. Next episode, what we'll do, next episode we'll come back, we'll get our sword crafted, and that'll finish out, of course, the last quest in our quest book. And then what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to hop off for a moment and go ahead and make a backup for the world upload. Because I know the world upload was scheduled normally for last episode, but where we're at right now, since we're just about to be done in like next episode, I decided to postpone the world upload and forgot to mention that in the last episode. So, but yeah, so next episode we'll make the sword and all that stuff, and then I'll go ahead and set the world upload up and, you know, make a backup and all that. And then we're going to do kind of a final, kind of like a short final base tour as we play with chance cubes. Because I know there's been a lot of requests in the past for chance cubes. I decided to postpone that until the final episode, because it'll be a lot of fun, because we're going to open up the chance cubes inside of our bases and kind of do like a base tour as we go of what we kind of worked on throughout the series. Of course, a lot of it's unfinished, but there are some really... some bases that are fairly, you know, done, like the Mars base and stuff like that. But there was a couple things I wanted to add to that, but then I started having all these issues. I had a lot of issues. You know, mid-game we had a lot of issues, a lot of lag. Then in-game we're having a lot of issues, which definitely puts a damper on things. But what am I missing here? Somehow something had the same number. Oh, the advanced circuits. Those are done. I just have to grab them. There you go. But yeah, we'll take a look at all the bases as we go through and kind of destroy things. So that's the plan for next episode. Next episode is probably going to be the final episode for Project Ozone. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know it was a little bit shorter today, but you know, we're kind of at the waiting game. Not really a whole lot of waiting game. I'm going to leave it running while I'm sleeping or something, and there we go. We'll have enough we should have enough glowing mangalloy to finish out. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time for our finale. So, until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.